Welcome to Manifest Meditation. Today is Tuesday, August 6th, and our focus for the day is around learning breathing techniques that allow us to increase energy into our mind and body. And our theme for our practice will be managing our energy, not our time. Now, of course, time management is always very important, but I find that sometimes when we're so focused on time management, what we start to focus on is putting as many things into our day as possible and checking off as many things instead of really living purposefully and doing the things that are most meaningful to us. So there are studies that say that when we can go to bed at night and check off that we've done many different things and we feel this sense of accomplishment, but what we really could transition to is less things, more purpose, more intention, more meaning, more time spent in ways that inspire our soul. And so today, as we focus on our breathing techniques and we focus on really just stepping back for a few minutes to meditate, I want you to reset your mind and focus on the things that matter most to you today. It can be very easy for us to get caught up in the things that don't matter that much. And so I want you to just not be distracted by those things and really get clear on where you want to spend your energy today. So if you're ready, I want you to sit in a alert yet relaxed position. It can be on the floor, in a chair, whatever's most comfortable for you. If you'd like to add some aromatherapy, a candle, some music in your background, whatever is going to inspire you. When you are all set up, let's begin. I want you to start just by breathing in your nose, out your nose, smooth, slow breath. You can choose to close your eyes throughout this practice, or you can fixate your gaze on one spot that won't distract you. And at first, there are no rules to your breath. I just want you to breathe. But just be focused on that breath, nothing else. Now, if breathing out of your nose feels uncomfortable to you, you may always opt to go out of your mouth. Now, I want for you to start noticing your breath more. As you breathe in, what happens in your body? Does your rib cage rise? Do your lungs expand? Does your back lengthen? Does your abdominal wall or belly engage? And then as you exhale, what happens? Do your lungs deflate like a balloon? Does your vertebral column shorten? Do you relax? Notice the physical response your body has as you breathe in and as you breathe out. You may even feel your heartbeat in a different way, because now you are isolating everything else and just focusing on how you feel and taking in that breath. And now I want you to give an energy to your breath. As you breathe in, can you think of new energy, new possibility, restoring, energizing, resetting, restarting, and breathe in. It's almost as if that breath coming in is allowing new thoughts to wake up, new ways of seeing things, fresh perspectives. As you exhale, think about that breath leaving your body, the breath that holds on to being stuck, being frustrated, ruminating, saying the same things over again. Any of the feelings that don't serve you, don't help you, any of the stories, excuses, or apologies that don't allow you to be amazing, strong, powerful, and inspired. Can you feel that those just exhale out? The stories we tell ourselves, disappointment, fear. Just let that leave your body on the exhale. And notice that physically your body starts to relax more as you give yourself permission to let go of these things. And now I want you to practice changing the cadence of your breath. So that simply means we're going to change how we take in the oxygen and how we release. So I want you to start by just breathing in 2 breaths, holding for a moment, and then exhaling 2 breaths. It looks like this. And take your time and go at your pace, but attempt to control your breath in that manner. Last time. And now I want you to take a nice big inhale, as big as you can, filling those lungs up, and then 3 exhales out. Inhale. And continue at your pace. And now we'll reverse. We'll take 3 breaths in, small breaths, and then we'll exhale as much as we can, fully deflating those lungs. Inhale. And now for these last few, on the exhale, see if you can blow all of the breath out of your mouth. And be dramatic about it. Really exhale out. Inhale for 3. Feel your shoulders relax as you do that. And I want you to just coming back to breathing in your nose, out your nose, smooth, slow breath. We'll take about 10 breaths here. And I want you to remember that every breath you take brings in a new perspective, new energy, washes away the old, brings in the new, resets, re-energizes, restores, refocuses, whatever you need today to be your best, to be happy, to release, to let go. Because on that exhale, you release that stress, that tension that the mind holds, that the body holds. It doesn't change anything about what's going on in your life or what you're having to solve for, decide for. It simply prepares your mind and body to manage them in such a way that you feel confident, strong, perhaps with new eyes and a new focus. You can do this. And as we settle in for our final few breaths, I want you to take your index finger, perhaps your middle finger, and line it up against your nose and take 3 breaths in on one side. Do the same on your other side. You may notice one is more difficult or it doesn't seem as easy as the other. And that effort, we are attempting to just drive oxygen flow directly into the brain. And both sides of the brain are responsible for parts of our reaction to the day that are really important. So on the right-hand side, our brain is responsible for creativity and innovation, being able to see things with new possibilities. The left side is responsible for logic and reasoning and rationalization, so helping us to think clearly. And we need both in our day. So we just shot a bunch of energy and restoration up into that space to help us to think both logically, but also creatively today. I need some creativity with the way I'm speaking. So with that, I want you to finish off and just take a few final breaths and say to yourself, may I be happy today. Now I want you to take a few more breaths and think about somebody that you'd like to send some good energy to today. And think, may they be happy today. I'm going to send my energy to my brother. So think of somebody that you care about and who needs a little lift today, and send them your energy. And now I want you to think about somebody that you struggle with. Maybe somebody who hasn't made life easy for you, who has challenged you, has caused you to feel bad, or, interpret that as you will. If you put them in your mind, do your best to send them some good energy today. It doesn't mean that you make what they've done okay. It just means that as a human being, you're acknowledging them as a human being, and you're no longer wanting to carry the burden of worrying about them. But instead, you want to open up the door of possibility for them to let go of what others causing them stress and strain, and wish them well, health, and happiness. May they be happy. And I want you to take one final big inhale and bring in new energy, and one final exhale and dramatically just let it all go. Thanks for practicing with me today. And remember, we started off talking about refocusing so that we manage our energy, not our time. I challenge you to think of the day before you or wherever you are in your day and choose to spend it in ways that are meaningful for you. Namaste. May the best in me honor the best in you. Until tomorrow, go make it a great day.